Alright, we're in Spain for the game against the Dolphins. We have no Jaden, no McLaurin, and no Hope. So let's see what happens. Dan Quinn is taking over play calling, so at least there's some excitement or interest or whatever you want to call it at this point. And let's see what happens. International games typically have not done well for us. So at this point, if there's no season-ending injuries by the end of the game, that's a win. Well, I'm waiting to see what the new defensive scheme is going to be, because right now, Achane is absolutely torching us just like every other team has done. But at least it didn't start off with like a 50-yard touchdown like our game against Miami a couple years ago with Tyreek. That was painful. When your safeties are making a tackle every play, that's not a good thing. I'm glad that they can open field tackle, but they shouldn't be having to do the tackles. And our defense actually makes a stop on third down, plus a penalty against the Dolphins. We held them to a field goal. It's sad that that's improvement, but it's improvement. A gutsy 4th and 1 call, but a good catch by Yankov. He did pretty good in the preseason, so it's cool to see him get some plays in the regular season. And Mariota is dicing up this Miami defense. And Rodriguez is coming out with some powerful runs too. He's really coming into his own lately, and it's cool having him and Bill in the fold. And what the heck was that third down call? We're near the end zone. Why try to run it to the outside? And we have a penalty, and we got to kick the field goal. A great drive, field goal. It's like the beginning of the season all over again. We have a great drive, get to the end zone, and we start just penalizing ourselves out of it. Now let's see if our kicker will make it. It's a 26-yarder, and he makes it. I literally have zero faith in Matt Gay. He could have to kick a 0-yarder, and I still think he'd miss it. And Achane is torching us again. And Jacob Martin with the sack. Heck of an open field tackle by Jacob Martin, and we force him to another field goal. Our defense does another stop. And man, he kicks it right down the middle. That thing's high too. One could dream. And Rodriguez with the big run to the outside. You know, they've always said he's had some speed in him and some gas in that tank, but we never really got a chance to see it, but we see it now. Ertz is like watching Travis Kelce. You might not get the yak, but you will at least get the catch. You'll get the catch. And Matt Gay for a 51-yarder, and he misses it to the right. I hate our kicker. Like, injuries, fine. You know, the scheme of all things, that's fine. I can deal with all these issues. Having a bad kicker is just irritating. And Jonathan Jones with the sack. That was a great play by our defense. I see our defense, one thing Dan Quinn's doing today, doing a little bit more creation with the blitzes, and that's what I love to see. You know, as we get into Christmas season, people typically have the images of sugar plums dancing in their heads. So when I see our team, I had the visions of Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, and Deebo Samuel playing together with Luke McCaffrey in their third too. You know, that's what I envision. Is them running around the field running routes, because I haven't gotten to see that. And a beautiful drive, goes down for a field goal. It's a 30-yarder. It's a little far from Matt Gay, and he makes it. Alright, we're going into the half 6-6. You know what, I'm not going to complain. And I actually enjoy watching a Commanders game. We're getting to the point of the NFL season where there are legitimately guys on the field for our team, and I don't know who they are. Like, we just had a guy return the ball. Didn't know who he was. I tell you one thing, Rodriguez, I've mentioned it several times, but he is impressing with these runs today. Deebo gets a nice little underneath route, cuts it to the outside, falls into the end zone. Touchdown! We scored a touchdown! There's a few and far to come by. What a play by Deebo Samuel. I mean, beautiful play execution, beautiful route ran by him, good throw by Marcus Mariota. I mean, that thing was amazing. We're up by 7 points in a football game. Jalen Waddle just torches us across the field. There, that's how we get it going. Tell you one thing, our defense is stopping this team near the goal line, and it is awesome. Seeing this fire from our team is just something I haven't seen all season. And Bobby Wagner with that deflection on 4th and goal? Okay, Bobby. They're talking a lot about you, Bobby, but that was a heck of a play. If he didn't get that, Jalen Waddle had that touchdown. And Marcus is hurt? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seeing Josh Johnson in Washington game just brought me PTSD from 2018. But it looks like he's going to be alright. So we have Achane 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and somehow he still turns it up and gets almost a first down. Negative 8 yards, and they got like plus like 19 almost. Only our defense can do that. They scored a touchdown. Alright, tied up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Bill getting some action now. Making a good play. Let's go. Having this running back rotation is amazing. Hopefully we can keep all these guys and then have Eckler back next year healthy. I think we're severely underestimating how big of an impact Eckler's injury had. Marcus Mariota with the wheels. 43-yard run, had like a wall of Miami chasing behind him. Okay, Marcus coming in. Thought he might have been out for the game, and he comes in making an absolute heck of a play. I love having Marcus as a backup. It's a lot of fun. And the Dolphins serve up their own goal line stand. And Zach Ertz slipped. That would have been a touchdown. The amount of times we've seen that play ran with Marcus or with Jaden with Ertz. I mean, that thing was just, it was written in the stars to work. And Von Miller chasing down Tua with the sack. Let's go. Our defense came to fight today. Dan Quinn looks so happy every time we get a sack too. Mikey muffed the punt. I guess because Jalen Lane is out, Mikey had to go in. It was already a punt that was going to land near like the 40. Just yell fire and get away. You weren't going to return it anyway because they were covering you. Now the Dolphins get the ball in plus territory. And Achane torches us. Well, it was nice having hope. That's why our defense will bend, but as soon as they get to the goal line, we start to stand. Maybe if we did that about 60 yards earlier, maybe we wouldn't be in these situations as much. Are you telling me Miami's going to go for it on 4th down with less than 2 to go? What? And we stopped them! Louisville got in there first and stopped them. This is crazy. And we're marching down the field too? Who the heck is that catching the ball? Jacoby Jones. Interesting. Why do we go for that deep shot on 3rd down? Give Matt Gay a few more yards. You know you got to give him more yards. With the receivers we got, why are we doing that? I mean, Terry would catch that, but Chris Moore, really? And the long kick by Matt Gay is no good. Yep. We don't have a kicker. We're going to go into overtime. We could have won this if maybe we got a few more yards on that 3rd down. Or, you know, golly, why can't we just have a kicker? When is this love story with Matt Gay going to end? I'm ready for him to be gone. You know, let him stay in Real Madrid, train with those guys. Maybe they can teach him how to kick. Let's go into overtime. And Marcus throws an interception on the first play of overtime. Damn it. And the Dolphins kick a field goal. And they win 16-13 in Spain. Well, at least the Commanders scored the first touchdown ever scored in Spain. That's something. You know, this game had hope. And the one thing, you know, we didn't lose anyone for a season-ending injury. So that's a win. Marcus played good. He had that one bad play, but he played really good. Hopefully, you know, we'll see where Jaden is after the bye week. The Dolphins must be nice having a kicker that can win a game for you. I see a lot of NFL teams have that. We don't. Please release Matt Gay. Please, Adam Peters. Please. Hopefully we get Terry back. I'm tired of looking at these receivers out in the field. We couldn't even keep Traylon Burks for more than 1 week healthy. But Rodriguez looks good. And our defense looked better. Not, I wouldn't say good or great, but better. So that's solace, I guess. I don't know. I get a bye week. I get a break from having to watch my team play. Thank you, Lord. As it always is, hail to the Commanders. Raise hail, baby. Let's get it. Let's go!